guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade, the team that has defined a generation of basketball and brought us some of the most iconic moments in NBA history, have just made a move that could shake their future in ways nobody saw coming. It's not just another roster tweak, not just another minor trade. This is the type of decision that has ripple effects across the league, sends shockwaves through the fan base, and forces everyone to rethink what the Warriors are trying to build moving forward. Now, let's set the stage. Their Warriors have been at a crossroads for years. They've balanced two timelines: the Stephen Curry championship window and the development of young talents like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and even past prospects like James Wiseman. The question has always been, do they go in on winning right now, or do they try to carefully build for the future while Curry is still in uniform? Today's news suggests they've made their choice, and it's a choice that could define the next decade of this franchise. The shocking move isn't just about adding a new name or trading away a role player. It's about the identity of the Golden State Warriors. Reports say the front office has shaken up their roster and possibly their long-term plan by moving on from one of their most important young assets. That's right. Jonathan Kuminga, the 22-year-old forward who many believed was untouchable, has now been thrust into the center of this seismic decision. Sources confirm the Warriors have been exploring deals that involve him. And this isn't just smoke. The discussions have been real, and this signals a major shift in strategy. Think about what this means. Kuminga was supposed to be the bridge to the next era. The player who could carry the torch once Curry, Clay and Draymond inevitably age out. His athleticism, scoring ability, and defensive versatility made him one of the most intriguing young forwards in the league. But by even entertaining the idea of moving him, Golden State is essentially saying, we're not waiting for tomorrow. We're pushing all our chips in to maximize today. That kind of statement shakes everything we thought we knew about their direction. And let's be honest here, this move doesn't just impact the Warriors. It impacts the entire NBA. Rival gems are now circling, wondering if Golden State is serious about letting Kuminga go, and if so, what they'd want in return. We're talking about potential all-star trade targets suddenly coming into play. Could it be a veteran star like Jimmy Butler, someone who pairs perfectly with Curry's timeline? Could it be a dominant big like a Jacob P, or even whispers of a Giannis Antetokounmpo pursuit down the line? The fact that Kuminga's name is being discussed at all blows the door wide open for endless speculation. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. This move isn't just about who they might bring in. It's also about what they're risking. By moving a young talent like Kuminga, their Warriors run the risk of watching him blossom into a superstar somewhere else, just like we've seen happen before in NBA history. Imagine Kuminga in Sacramento next to De'Aaron Fox, or in Toronto as their centerpiece. Imagine him developing into the kind of two-way star that Golden State desperately needs. If that happens and the Warriors don't win another title in the career, this move will be remembered as a mistake of colossal proportions. At the same time, you can't ignore the pressure the front office is under. Stephen Curry is still playing at an MVP level, but he's not getting younger. Every season that passes without a deep playoff run feels like a missed opportunity. Their Warriors dynasty has always been about seizing the moment, taking bold swings, and trusting their system. Maybe this move, as shocking as it seems now, is another one of those calculated risks designed to keep them in the championship conversation. Let's not forget the financial element. Their Warriors are one of the most expensive teams in the league. Ownership has made it clear they can't sustain paying sky-high luxury tax bills without competing for titles. By making this shocking move, Golden State could be attempting to reset their salary structure, balance the books, and still stay competitive. Whether that means bringing in a star on a friendlier contract, or reshaping their depth, money is always a major factor in these decisions. The timing of this is also critical. Training camp is right around the corner. Most teams are finalizing rosters, setting rotations, and preparing for the grind of the season. For the Warriors to make a move of this magnitude now signals urgency. They don't want to waste another year experimenting. They want clarity, direction, and a roster that can compete immediately. And if that means shocking the league by moving a player fans thought was untouchable, so be it. Warriors Nation, think about the ripple effects in the locker room. How do veterans like Curry and Draymond react to this? Do they see it as a sign the front office is serious about giving them the tools to win another championship? Or do they worry about losing one of the few young players who could shoulder the load in years to come? How does this affect the chemistry of the team, the rotation Steve Kerr draws up, and the way this roster fits together? These are questions that don't get answered overnight. And then there's the fan base. Fans have been split for years between those who wanted to trade the young players for proven stars and those who wanted to trust the future and build organically. Today's move forces everyone to pick a side. There's excitement for what this could mean. Potentially another all-star joining the fold, another banner hanging in Chase Center. But there's also fear of what could be lost. The chance to see a homegrown star blossom in Warriors colors. The truth is, shocking moves like this are what define eras. Years from now, when people look back on their Warriors, they'll point to decisions like these as turning points. Just like drafting Curry in 2009, trading Montana Ellis for Andrew Bogut, or signing Kevin Durant in 2016, this move has the potential to completely reshape the narrative. Will it be remembered as the bold stroke that extended the dynasty, or the misstep that ended it sooner than it had to? That's the drama. That's the intrigue. And that's why the NBA world can't stop talking about this news. On the flip side, if it backfires, if the new piece doesn't fit, if Kuminga becomes a star elsewhere, their Warriors could find themselves in a downward spiral, stuck in mediocrity with no young cornerstone to carry them forward. That's why this news isn't just another headline. It's a moment of truth for one of the most iconic teams of the modern era. So, here we are, Warriors fans, staring at a future that feels more uncertain and more exciting than ever. Will this shocking move propel Golden State back to glory? Or will it mark the beginning of a painful transition? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, you won't want to miss what happens next. And that's why we'll be right here breaking it all down for you every step of the way. Warriors Nation, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this shocking move is the right call, or do you believe the team has made a mistake they'll regret? Either way, hit that like button, subscribe for all the latest updates,